Thanks for having me. Thanks, Reggie. That was powerful listening to what you had to say. As the father of five-year-old and 3-year-old boys, and a 2-year-old girl, I can't imagine, how difficult it must be to have gone through what Reggie went through, and that's one reason that I'm, passionate about this organization and what they do. We hold a football camp in the summer, and Fate has come out to talk to our 11 to 14-year-olds and do a presentation free of charge, just warning them about the dangers of substance abuse. And it's a powerful presentation that they give, and I really think it leaves a big impression on the kids, and it's an awesome organization. And I'll talk a little bit more about it, but most people want to hear about the Ravens in this football season, and so I'll kind of talk a little bit about that real quick. It's been a crazy last 7 months for me. About July 30th, I was still at home, hadn't got picked up by any teams, going on my 8th year, and really coming to the realization that I might not get a chance to play again. And right about that time, all the teams were at least a week or so into training camp. I'm just hanging out at night and see I missed a few phone calls from a strange area code and from my agent, and so I realized that maybe somebody wants me. And I returned the calls, and it's the Ravens, and they had an injury, so they brought me in the next morning. And from then on, I was with the team. I was happy to get a chance to be somewhere and just have a chance to make the team. And over the next 6 months, I couldn't have imagined what an awesome experience it would have been to be with this team and have a chance to go on the run that we went throughout the playoffs. It was just an amazing experience. And some of the questions people asked me the most: what made this team so special? What was it like playing with Ray Lewis? What was it like when the lights went out in the Super Bowl? And the thing that was cool about this team when I got there, just a group of guys that really believed and cared about football, and the unity that they'd grown from the seasons before I was there was already strong, and what we built through the season was awesome. And it was the most humble yet confident group that I'd ever been a part of. Everybody tried to lift the other guys up, didn't think too highly of themselves, and just really a cool group to be a part of, but had the confidence to know that, even when the odds were stacked against us, we felt like we were going to win. And so through the playoffs, it's just an awesome experience. And people ask about Ray Lewis. What was he like? Is he really that crazy and intense all the time? And on the field, yeah, he was a great leader, awesome inspiration. The thing I think people see about him is that he's always, pumping people up, giving speeches, but he's not really like that all the time. He's, a normal guy in the locker room, but he understands, when the right time is, and he talked to the team right as he was coming back, let us know that it was going to be his last run, and I think there was something special to all of us knowing that we get a chance to be a part of it, and the passion that he led with and the inspiration that he gave was awesome. And I think people follow him because when he talks, it comes from the heart, and that was another really cool thing about this team. And then the Super Bowl experience was just unbelievable. The media, everything about it. I got off the plane when we got in New Orleans, and there's 50 cameras right in front of us, and I step off, and boom, I bump my head on the entrance of the plane, and I look around, and none of my teammates say anything. So I think, I'm good. Nobody noticed. And a couple hours later, I passed Coach Harbaugh in the halls, and he says, "Hey, Billy, what's going on? Are you okay? Susie Colbert was asking me if you had a concussion. What happened? You're national news right now." So it was just crazy the way the whole world is watching your every move, and then being in that game, the game you dreamed about since the time you were a little kid. It was just an awesome experience, and it felt like we'd win, and we got off to a hot start, and had the long halftime listening to Beyonce in the background, and get back out, score again, and then the lights turn off, and we're just hanging out for 30 more minutes, and it was just the whole game was weird. So having the lights go out was just kind of another obstacle and another challenge. But it ended up kind of changing the momentum and making it a heck of a game. But the whole thing was cool. And then when the confetti fell at the end and we won the game, and had my 2 little boys out there on the field celebrating with me, and my wife and all our family. Just an awesome experience. So just feel blessed to have that opportunity, and because of that opportunity, have the chance to do things like this and come support this program and this organization. I think all of us probably have people we know of and can think of that never intended to become addicted, that were just like Brandon. I can think of good friends' parents, a cousin that just seen go through the struggles of doing something one time, they not ever intending to get hooked on something, and then there's the downward spiral it takes and the struggle that it is. And I think having an organization like this to support those people, to help them out, and be there to fight through it, because like the lady in the video said, you can get over it, but it's not easy, and you need help and support. And so just want to thank you guys for being out here, for supporting this organization. I think any investment made with this organization is worthwhile, and I'm thankful to be a part of it, and thank you for having me.